So, the other day, I was looking through my pantry for some inspiration. Do you remember what you told me when I saw you that day, Fettuccine? No, not that. The other thing. Nope, right after that. Yes, that. I was feeling so uninspired and out of ideas, so I tried to challenge myself. So, here's the pasta box, my muse. I first just went over the color palette on the box and the kind of design elements that I could use to see what kind of polishes I wanted to grab and whatnot. So the first thing I looked at was this table on the side because I actually like the colors on here, like they're so fun and vibrant, and I like the stripe pattern. And on the logo we also have this fun little wave shape with some red, orange, and yellow, and the logo is also in a nice shade of blue with some gold around it, so I'll definitely be using that. I grabbed the colors that match the most: an orange, yellow, blue, and a green. I also grabbed a red based on the logo and a blue based on the majority of the box. As I was going over this, I immediately remembered that I had alcohol inks that were a near perfect match, so I grabbed those too because I feel like I had to use them. I have on the Après Natural Stiletto Long, and I just popped them on with some adhesive tabs, so excuse my application. But I'm just slathering on my base colors, which is this blue based off of the majority of the box, and just a couple white nails as the base for some nail art because I want the colors to really pop and be as vibrant as they are on the box. So the first nail I'm going to be doing is going to be the ring finger, and I'm using the chart on the side of the box as my inspiration for this nail. So I'm gonna do a set of stripes in the same order and style as this chart here. And I thought about it after the fact, but I wish I made these long square nails because I feel like it would have mimicked the shape of the box, but oh well, next time. So here we are starting with the orange color, and we're gonna just do stripes all the way down the nail. I wasn't sure how I wanted to finish that nail yet, so I moved on to the middle finger, and before doing my matte top coat, I wiped it off with some alcohol because I find that it makes my top coat like really milky if I don't, because the inhibition layer kind of mixes with it and it makes it just nasty and streaky. Either way, not a big deal though, because I'm just going over this with art ink, so the matte is just like my base, it's not my final layer. So I just take each of the colors I showed earlier and kind of slap them on wherever I feel like I want to slap them on. And I want the colors to be as vibrant as they can, so I am putting extra on. Even though once I blend it, it kind of, sometimes it washes away, but you can just keep going back in and brightening it. And you kind of want to be careful with green art inks, I find. Every time I use one, it kind of muddies things, so use it sparingly. It kind of turns a lot of things brown, but I took the risk here and it paid off. So once I have all my colors on there, I'm just taking this, honestly, it was just the closest brush to me and I grabbed it. So I just used that to mix, kind of blend out all the harsh edges, and it does take some of the color away, so I'll just go back in and re-brighten the colors. And the trick with art inks is there is no trick. You literally just poke at it until you like it. It is probably one of the easiest nail art things you can do. Also, something weird I noticed is the white art ink especially smells exactly like Bailey's like Irish cream. I don't know if you've ever smelled it, but next time, just take a whiff. I really hope you notice it too, and I'm not just going insane. But things were going well until right after I finished that nail, I knocked over my light, which also knocked over my art ink. Next nail I'll be doing is the thumb, and it's going to be based off of the logo. And first I tried to do it just right on top of the blue, but the colors were not showing up bright enough, so I did a layer of white first in the shape that I wanted everything, and then filled in the white with the colors I wanted to use. And by the time I got to the third line on this, I realized that the red was not really gonna match anything. So I decided to still use the other two colors in the logo, but switch out the red for the green instead. Because after all, this is still a nail design, so we ought to keep it somewhat cohesive. I felt like this needed something a little glamorous, so I just I think this looks like gold, so I used this Young Nails gold to do some gold details that kind of match the box. So first I went through and finished off the stripes on the ring finger. And then I used it also to do a border around the middle finger to mimic the border around the Catelli logo on the front of the box. After doing the gold details on the other nails, I felt like this one needed a little something. So I just went back in and kind of cheated a little bit and added an extra little stripe of gold. Oh my god, doing this line, I was like not breathing at all and focusing so intently on this. And the next line on the pinky went even smoother.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Now I'm going to finish off with some rhinestones, and this Mccart rhinestone glue is my favorite invention of all time. This little nozzle on it makes life so easy, and it's thick enough where nothing moves around. The only con is that stuff like this happens, but I just left it because I'm just gonna pop these off right after. Last but not least, we'll apply our top coat, and if you're actually wearing these, you should go over top of the beads but not the rhinestones. And when you do top coat over the art inks, even if you want it matte, I recommend going over it with a glossy one first, because I find that a lot of mattes smear it. So learn from my mistakes, and most art it's safest to just do glossy first, then matte. So here are the finished nails out in the sun, or lack thereof. Make sure to @Catelli for me so I can get free pasta for a year or something. No, but this was a lot of fun. I hope you liked watching it because I enjoyed making it. So if you want to see another one, make sure to subscribe because there will be more of these. Next time I'm going to get my boyfriend to pick the package, so it's even more of a surprise and a challenge, but either way, it should be fun.